I get those goosebumps every time. Bumping into my left hand, I'm a right.
Hi everyone and welcome back. I really hope everything's going okay for you, that you're safe and healthy. I successfully cheated my way through all my exams. LMAO, I might as well go pro. And I had my last exam last Thursday and now I can finally peace out. For a while at least. I also reached my first 1000 subscribers, so I just wanna thank you guys for everything from the bottom of my heart. I'm being very real when I say I never thought I'd reach 100 subs, not to mention 1000. Thank you so much. Anyways, some of you guys really wanted me to do a video on Block B's tats as well, so here you are. Fresh pizza delivery.
Also, I want to apologize for taking forever to edit this video, but I literally couldn't stop replaying this shit to someone call an ambulance.
내 소화. 넌 취하지 마라. 너 취하면 나 감당 못한다.
입술, 시커먼 입술.
Game.
Now fasten your seatbelts cause this bout to be a long one. Enjoy. But before we start, as always, here's just a quick disclaimer. First of all, I made this video for entertainment purposes and I do not mean to bash or make fun of the boys in any way. With or without tattoos, they are incredibly beautiful and talented, and that's the tea. We have to know that, unfortunately. Korea is still quite conservative when it comes to this, so please let's not make it any harder for the guys. I always keep repeating the same thing, but it's true. It's their body, so they should have all the freedom to do whatever they want with it. And if they choose tattoos, then so be it. Also, for the people who have the goddamn audacity to post nasty comments and such, go to hell. We don't need you here. Thank you very much for listening to my TED Talk. Now let's finally move on to the video. To begin with, I'm not that familiar with Block B, except for Zico, even though he ain't a member anymore. But yeah, I decided to include him anyway. I hope that's alright. So, Block B consists, or more accurately, consisted of Zico, Teal, B-Bomb, Jihyo, Yukwon, Kyung, and Pio. Out of all the members, 4 guys have tattoos, and those are Zico, Teal, Jihyo, and Kyung. First, we're gonna talk about Zico. You'll probably already know that he's got an abundance of ink. To begin with, he's got a veil of St. Veronica on his shoulder. Zico is very religious, as some of you may know, and he's Christian. He was raised very religiously, and although he doesn't mention that often, he has a deep respect and love for his religion. St. Veronica is one of the main saints in Christianity. For those of you who don't know, when Jesus was carrying his cross up a hill, she came and wiped blood and sweat from his face. Later, she realized that Christ's face was on the veil she used. Her name also means she who brings victory. Zico also explained its meaning in detail. Here's what he said. A lot of people mistake it for the Virgin Mary. The story goes like this. Veronica, a woman from Jerusalem, wiped the blood and sweat from Christ's face when he was carrying the cross up Mount Calvary. When she later looked at the cloth that wiped his sweat and blood, it was impressed with Christ's face. In Greek, Veronica means she who brings victory. Not only that, but it's the baptismal name of the grandmother who took care of me when I was younger, so it holds importance to me in many ways. Next, he has a tattoo with the theme "The Angel Gabriel Visits Mary" on his back. At first, fans were not really sure what it actually meant and represented, but some people assumed there were 2 women with wings, probably angels, on a branch that could represent Eden. Honestly, good observation. It wasn't that far away from the truth. The thing is that Gabriel came to Mary and told her she was going to give birth to the Son of God and name him Jesus. She didn't understand how this was gonna happen, because she had never been with a man. The angel told her, "The Holy Spirit will come to you. The power of the highest will cover you. The holy child you'll give birth to will be called the Son of God." The angel told her, as proof of the powers of God, that her cousin was old but was 6 months pregnant because of God, because he can do anything. The angel left after she accepted and gave her body to the Lord. There's also a line in one of Zico's songs called Yes or No that goes like this: "I barely have time to get tattoos. There's just the shape of Virgin Mary on my back. Yes or no?" Moving on. He has a quote that says God save Paulus on his chest. Part of the God save Paulus, in reference to Saint Paul, is allegedly for his brother 𝐒𝐻𝐃𝐈𝐀. Here's also a little something about Saint Paulus. He preached in Caesarea but went to prison for 2 years. Then he preached again in Rome and went to prison for another 2 years. Even though he went to prison twice, he kept on preaching. He was arrested for the 2nd time in Rome and was beheaded under the insane Emperor Nero, who also knew him personally. This could be where God save Paulus or Paul comes in, because Paul was trying to spread the word of God and was killed for it. Paul is among the most famous, intelligent, and influential apostles. He wrote approximately 14 books for the New Testament. Furthermore, Zico also has a cross tattooed on his stomach. There's actually no explanation for this tattoo, but it probably has to do with his religion again because he's Catholic. Next, he's got a date together with bees on his right side/ribs. The 13th of October, 2013, is the first win for Block B on a music show called ᴛᴜᴄဃ with their song Very Good. The bees represent their fandom BBC. He's got another quote from the Bible on his right forearm that says, "If any one of you without sin, let him be the first to throw a stone at her." It's from John 8:7. He also has a Chinese character on his arm. It looks like this and it means the emperor. To add some more, he has a portrait of his mother inked on his chest. In an interview, 𝐶𝑜𝑛, Zico's brother, talked about this tattoo, stating, he got it on his left chest where his heart is, because his mother is as important as his heart. He basically chose a photo of his mom when she was younger. And we ain't done yet. There's John the Apostle stretching from his shoulder to his chest. This is Zico's name from baptism. Zico is a devout Roman Catholic and he has his baptized name tattooed across his chest. Long story short, John is Jiho's Catholic name. He has a tattoo with Roman numerals on his left side/ribs. This one is his birthday in Roman numerals. His birthday is the 14th of September, 1992. It's written 99214. Fun fact, he actually has it tattooed upside down. There's also a ribbon tattoo on his upper arm. The yellow ribbon represents the loss of over 300 students in the Sewell ferry accident. With so many young lives lost due to carelessness, Zico drew a ribbon to never forget the misdeeds and to always aim for a better future. One of his fans passed away in this terrible tragedy, and he attended her funeral together with the other members, and even let her parents attend Block B's concert for free with her picture with them, so she could attend the concert as she always wanted. Moreover, he also dedicated a rap to her at their first concert. Since then he's showed support in the lengths in his songs like Tough Cookie and Well Done, both being released on the day of the tragedy, the 16th of April. He's also been tweeting about the anniversary. Finally, in his cover artwork, you can spot the little yellow ribbon in the bottom right corner. Here, you can see a yellow ribbon on his chest. By the way, Youngji from GOT7 also has a similar tattoo, as well as Minho from Winner. To move further down the line, he has a tattoo of King Sejong on his arm as well. King Sejong, or Sejong the Great, was a king of Korea during the Joseon dynasty. He reinforced Confucian policies, took part in science and military, and much more. Zico once said he adores him very much, because he created Hangul, Korean writing, and because he himself uses Hangul to write lyrics, so he deeply admires him. This tattoo seems pretty weird to some people, but it shows that Zico is not only a great lyricist, but also knows everything behind the writing and its system, which also shows his intelligence. On his arm, he has a tattoo of a 𝐴. This is the Korean national flower, also called hibiscus syriacus, or the 𝐴 in Korean. I think it shows his pride in being Korean himself, and it expresses his love and passion for his motherland. Teal also has a tattoo of this flower. I'll talk about it later on in the video. And finally, a tattoo of _DE on his arm. This was a South Korean hip-hop duo popular in the early 1990s that Jihyo reportedly said he admires. Now let's take some time to breathe, cause this was a lot to process, and slowly move on to Teal. Prepare yourselves. He's the member with the most tattoos, ha, my brain's about to explode. Anyways, let's first focus on the purple bat on his neck. Fans who first saw the tattoo on his neck were really shocked by his choice. Some thought it's cool, and others criticized him, saying that the tattoo was unreasonable. Teal uploaded a photo of his new tattoo on his personal Instagram. Because some people thought his tattoo was too flashy and unreasonable, a journalist wrote an article about it titled, Block B Teal Barn Swallow, Bird, Tattoo That Gains Attention. The thing is that the journalist called it a swallow. Zico noticed the article and put it up on his Instagram story. Other Block B members, Yukwon and Park Kyung, together with Zico, commented on Teal's picture and roasted him to death, with things such as, "Oh barn swallow, yo barn swallow, and this tattoo of barn swallow looks really cool. Honestly, I feel really bad for him, LMAO, he didn't deserve this." I'm personally not a fan of neck tats at all, but I honestly don't think it looks bad. Whatever makes him happy. Second, he has a 777 on his wrist. This one is to show his love for his fans. Melody. Some people think it is there to remind him of their song Jackpot, as 777 represents the jackpot. Next, he's got an owl and a diamond inked on his chest. An owl has a gem on top of it, and a shield with the symbol of the Illuminati in the center of the owl's body. Folks say this tattoo expresses Teal's way of thinking, but I honestly have no idea what it could mean. There's also a quote on his chest, again right above the owl, that goes through the diamond. It says, "Reach for the star. There is nothing to fear," and it's written in the Old English font. He also has plenty of tattoos on his arms, ranging from pictures of animals, flowers, spider webs, to writing forms, and many more. Every picture has a different meaning, including some that simply express Teal's way of thinking. Okay, so, breathe in, breathe out, and let's move on. There's the word 𝐒𝐋𝐋 on his palms, each letter on its own finger. On the palm of his hand, there's a picture of an animal that has a helmet. Teal's tattoo really stole the attention of netizens. If you Google the word king, the main result you get is that it means to ask, please. For example, will you please? Again, I am confusion. Zero clue what it means. Like I already hinted, he has a 𝓜𝓽𝓮 tattooed on his leg. As we already know at this point, 𝓜𝓽𝓮 is Korean national flower, that can be also named Hibiscus cereus. He and Zico have matching tattoos, as Zico also has 𝓜𝓽𝓮 on his arm. It shows their pride to be Korean, and it's honestly really cool that they got matching tattoos. And now, here are a few, or actually a lot, more tattoos that I unfortunately couldn't find the meaning of, no matter how hard I tried. He just has so many. Santa Maria Madre di Dio. Anyways, here we go. An eye on his arm, a skull and the flowers, an orange cheetah on his arm, an anchor on his arm, a spider web on his arm, and another spider web on his elbow. Next, he also has the word attractive tattooed on his arm in the New English font. It's the simplest tattoo on his body, yet it has a strong meaning. Perhaps it's his desire, or it could also reflect his persona. To be honest, he is indeed attractive, LMAO. Where's the lie? Furthermore, he's got a mask or some kind of creature on his hand. Looks very artistic. Some people think this mask could be a part of the Asian culture, but then again, is it really a mask? Or a monster? Or a dragon? I really tried to find what it means, but I couldn't. I'm so sorry. I am so dumb. Moreover, there's another creature on his shoulder. Again, I found nothing. Maybe it's also a mythical creature, or perhaps it's once again connected to the Asian culture, or it could simply be an artistic drawing. Next, a wasp on his arm. There's a cute wasp, though I hate wasps LMAO, on his arm. I do not know why the wasp, but maybe it's a bee actually. If it's a bee, then it could represent the fandom BBC, just like Zico's bees. If it's a wasp, then I guess he just liked the design, but then again it could have a meaning as well. 𝐒𝐿𝐿, my brains do be fried at this point. Okay, the last couple of his tats. He's got 2 dice and MVP Lucky on his arm. A lot of people say this reminds them of Block B's song Jackpot. In actuality, the real meaning isn't known, but the abbreviation MVP means the most valuable player, and it's mostly used in basketball language. It also means the best. And lastly, a flower and a grenade on his arm. Again, no idea what it means. A grenade is something mainly used by the military, and it's like a mini bomb. Perhaps the flower represents the gentleness and the grenade the toughness in life. Maybe it has no meaning. The questions of life. Okay, so when I already edited like 3/4 of the video, I also came across this pic of Teal's tattoo of a monkey with sunglasses and a cigar, so I'm adding it in as well. I also wanna mention that I'm really happy Teal doesn't give a shit about what people think and just gets whatever tat he wants. That's what I'm here for. Next up we have 𝐺HYO. He admits to having been a bit of a wild child, and he has a tattoo on his left arm, because he let a friend practice tattooing their he must be brave. He has 2 letters, K and R on his wrist. He claims it means nothing, but there were some rumors that the letters mean his ex-girlfriend's name. Supposedly her name was 𝐿𝐿, but it's just a rumor, and if he says it's nothing, then it's nothing. Let the boy breathe SMH. And last but not least, ⴑ. Now listen up y'all. I ain't lying when I say ⴑ does in fact technically have a tat. Or actually 2 . The thing is, on the 5th of June, 2018, in an airing of TVN's Problematic Men, the members solved a question regarding smart tattoos. Ha Suk-jin got the correct answer, and Jun Hyun-moo asked if any of the members have a tattoo. Park Kyung shyly put his hand up and pointed to his eyebrows when asked where he has the tattoo. The idol then brought laughter as he said, "I have to get it retouched." So yeah, long story short, he does as well have a tattoo, and it's his eyebrows. Sneaky, isn't it? And with that being said, we made it to the end of this video. This is all I could dig up, so if you have any other tips, suggestions, or whatever, feel free to leave a comment down below. It's totally possible that I forgot to mention some tats, since Zico and Teal literally have tons of them. So if I did, I apologize. In any case, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you liked the video. Make sure to like and subscribe, if you want to, of course. Have a nice day, and see you in the next video. Peace out.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely crucial, monumental to the growth of this podcast, please, reviews, please. Am I begging too much? She says it's okay, I swear. Please, reviews.